The holidays might be over, but your fridge is still packed with leftovers.
So full.
Don't let them go to waste. Wellness professional Betsy Rawlings from FAC is here to show us how you can turn those holiday extras into some healthy, delicious treats. Thanks for being here.
You are so very welcome. It was not too tough. I've been here all morning. And we are going to take the word healthy.
Yeah, and throw it out the window?
And put a little quotation mark.
Okay, yeah, healthy, good. I like that. Yeah.
We have healthified the food that we're going to use. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but we love mashed potatoes.
Yes, same.
We always have them left over.
Okay.
And mashed potatoes don't sit well in the fridge.
Especially homemade mashed potatoes.
Homemade mashed potatoes, they don't. It doesn't work well. So we are going to turn our mashed potatoes into soup. But we are also going to use, everybody has that veggie tray they put out that they think, I have to put this veggie tray out.
I got to put it out.
Right, and it sits there.
Right, yeah.
So we're going to use the cauliflower from the veggie tray.
So you're doing a combo, cauliflower from the veggie tray, leftover mashed potatoes.
Leftover mashed potatoes, and we made soup.
You made soup out of that.
It's amazing. So it's so easy to get your crock pot warming up because this is one of those soups that the longer it sits, the better it is.
So it's not like the mashed potatoes.
Not like the mashed potatoes. You do want this to kind of sit for a little bit.
Okay.
Now, the way that we have healthified this, we have used avocado oil to cook down our onions and our garlic.
Right.
Cut up your cauliflower, stick it in the microwave and steam it. It's the easiest way to steam it, okay? Make it super fast. With the olive oil and the onions, you're gonna add, this is the only amount of flour that I have in this entire thing. It's a quarter of a cup of flour, okay? So yes, I'm adding flour, but I'm not adding much. This is what after we have steamed down our onions, added our flour, you want to cook it until it starts to get a little bit of color to it. You want to get rid of that flour flavor to it. Now, our friend Case, who is on here and cooks so well, he probably has some amazing rule of thumb on how to make that work. I just kind of have to eyeball it.
Yeah, got to eyeball it.
We're not making gravy. We don't want it to turn brown.
Right.
Okay, so now my cauliflower, after I have steamed it, I took some of my onions and my garlic. I just stuck it in my blender so that it's a good little consistency too, okay? So it's kind of the consistency of my mashed potatoes. Add some chicken stock to your flour. Whisk it really well as you're slowly adding it in. That's going to make it not clumpy.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to throw in our leftover mashed potatoes. You already have a ton of flavor in here because you flavored your mashed potatoes, right? So you already have a ton of flavor. We're going to add our cauliflower, but now we've added our cauliflower, so we have to add more flavor to it. I like to add nutritional yeast. I add nutritional yeast to everything. It gives a nutty, kind of cheesy flavor. I love to add a little red pepper. I love to add a little mustard to this.
Okay.
I know it sounds
subtle,
interesting.
Though?
Subtle.
Yeah.
The acid really helps.
Okay.
And then a little sprinkle of clove gives you that little oh, what is this?
Well,
okay.
Let's try it.
Add some cheese. Let's try it. I have Parmesan cheese in this because it's what I had.
Yep.
But
go for it.
You can add sharp cheddar cheese is really good in here. Look how thick. And if you want to make it thinner, you absolutely can make it thinner. Then you're going to top it.
Right.
So we have some really great beer bread. We have some sour cream. We have some onions, some croutons,
crunchies,
peppers, some bacon. Now this is plant-based bacon. You could use turkey bacon if you really wanted to healthify it some more.
I'm a fan of dipping. So.
Dipping is the best way I choose to do it. Add a little bit more cheese to it, right? Super yum.
That is so good.
If you wanted to put a little bit more pepper on top. And then, of course, I had to bring dessert because what is a meal without dessert? We have some hot cocoa cookies over here. Now, these are healthified somewhat as well because you can use, when you use a lot of dark chocolate, you can use less sugar. Stick a little espresso powder in there.
And you're good to go. All right, let's keep munching on these things. We hope this gives you some good tips on what maybe you can do with those leftover mashed potatoes, whatever, and cauliflower from that veggie tray. Thanks for bringing this, Betsy. We're going to snack all through the rest of this bit here.